Today we're going to take a look at a sentence correction from the official GMAT diagnostic exam. First, as always, we're going to set up the scratchpad with just the question number, our answer choices to facilitate process of elimination, and then a line where we will put down the error if we identify one. So first, we see these long dashes, here and here, and they may jump out at you as something that could be wrong. Well, the GMAT actually does not test punctuation, so never worry about punctuation as a standalone issue on the GMAT. Punctuation in many cases is subjective, and all of the errors on the GMAT have to be absolute. So whether they wanted to use this weird M dash or just a pair of set off commas is completely up to the editor of this sentence and has nothing to do with what the exam is testing. We want to look at the big picture kind of items that the exam deals with. And in this case, you want to look at the subject and verbs for the clearest understanding of any potential errors. So in this case, we see that the results of two recent unrelated studies support the idea that dolphins may share certain cognitive abilities with humans and great apes. The studies indicate dolphins as capable of recognizing themselves in mirrors, an ability that is often considered a sign of self-awareness, and to grasp spontaneously the mood or intention of humans. So the subject in this case is going to be these dolphins. And we want to look in the underlined sentence. We know they are capable of recognizing themselves and to grasp spontaneously the mood or intention of humans. And these two things are simply not parallel. So we know that we're looking at a parallelism / verb tense issue, and we can eliminate choice A as not being parallel. So then we go to the answer choices. So we see in choice B that there's an ability to recognize, which, okay, so we've gone to recognize instead of recognizing, but then choice B just flips the error and it's out. Then in choice C, we've got dolphins to be capable of recognizing and to grasp, same issue basically. We just have to consider the differences between D and E now. We've got dolphins are capable of recognizing versus have the ability of recognizing. And here you have to be actually literal. So always default to the sentence as it was written when you're considering issues of meaning. Because when you literally consider it, having the ability and being capable do not actually mean the same thing. So if we consider choice D literally, it's just the kind of colloquial phrasing that we'd use in everyday language that is actually incorrect. The dolphins simply are capable of recognizing themselves in mirrors and are capable of spontaneously grasping the mood or intention of humans. So that's another error that you have here, is we need to say they have the ability of, and there is no of, which should go right there in choice D as well. So there's an idiom issue as well, and the correct answer is of course going to be choice E. And once we read it into the sentence, the results of two recent unrelated studies support the idea that dolphins may share certain cognitive abilities with humans and great apes. The studies indicate that dolphins are capable of recognizing themselves in mirrors, an ability that is often considered a sign of self-awareness, and of spontaneously grasping the mood or intention of humans. We prove that choice E is in fact correct.